you're watching this live, if you're watching the replay and the posting, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, if you're watching on Facebook, because I usually post on all those places. This is meant for you. I am glad that this found you. I am glad you're here with me right now. This is what we're going to do. Our collective card pull for this week. Today is September 14th, 2021. Just going to connect to that collective energy. And dang, I already feel the people that are here that are watching for this reading right now. I can feel that you guys are like, okay, I want these messages. I'm ready. I want these messages. And these cards are flying out for you. They want them, and they're coming for you hot and heavy. All right. Okay. Oh, dang. Cool. There we go. Those are the cards. All right. Gonna put them here. So that was 1, 2. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I wanted to say swords and lord. And I went, oh my lord. Okay, producer Not Pat, can we get a shot of those? Okay, I'm gonna just organize them here so that you guys can see them. Are they all on the screen there? I can't see you there because that's half cut off. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, friends. Okay. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords. That's what we've got for you here. I'm going to leave those up there for a second so that you guys can take a peek at them. But honestly, there's a lot of chaos here. There is a lot of... So swords in tarot represent air energy, right? They represent the mind energy. And you have there's a lot of mental stuff going on. Okay, we're going to bring these up. So producer Not Pat, you can bring them up. I'm just going to organize them here. So we're going to kind of go through... I guess they'd be in this order. We're going to go through them. But with this 5 of Swords coming in here, it feels like a lot of you are, are in this like battle place where you feel like you're constantly having to fight. It feels like there's just like you're done. Whether you're the one who's like, I'm tired, this has been too much, I'm either laying my sword down, or whether the one that's standing there being still ready to fight, still ready to there's a lot of ego here. There's a lot of uncertainty. I feel like even just in our world in general right now, it feels like there is a lot of this combative energy. People are fighting people. People are arguing. There's a lot of social media aspects in here, but for a lot of you, it feels like you are just like constantly in this defensive mode. You are constantly in this battle mode where you feel like you have to like protect yours and you have to fight for what you want. And it's like, I get that. And I do think that sometimes we do have to fight for what is right and for what we believe in, but it doesn't need to be combative, and it doesn't need to take away our core energy and our core essence. So whatever situation or whatever aspect of your life that this is relating to right now, because for all of you, it's going to be different. But this is intended to reach every single one of you. So whatever you are relating this to, whatever area or aspect or situation in your life that you feel like you are constantly at just butting heads with, you are constantly at arms with, you are constantly fighting, you are constantly battling, you are constantly waking up every day angry, waking up anxiety, stress, fear. There's so much fear. There's so much uncertainty. It's all that I'm getting. And it's like, that's all there. And it's fine. And it's there. And it's okay. We're listening to it. And we're feeling it. We're honoring it. But you're being guided to just like lay down the sword. It's time to just, and again, it's literally the 4 of Swords. It's time to just declare a truce. It's time to just say, okay, you know what? You're not winning. I'm not winning. No one's winning. We know that there's still things that need to be resolved. I know that I still need to deal with this. I know that I still need to work through this. I know that this still needs to be addressed and unpacked and resolved and you know, what's that word I'm looking for? Like, resolved or completed or wrapped up or let go of. I know that this needs to happen, but right now you are being called so strongly from source, from universe, to be like, listen, fighting right now, fighting with each other, fighting with yourself, fighting with social media, fighting with authorities, fighting with situations, fighting with people, fighting with relationships, fighting with thoughts, fighting with everything. It's done. It's not getting anywhere right now. We're literally you're in this perpetuated cycle. The 4 of Swords is asking you to just lay down that sword for right now. Just rest. Right now is a time for you to focus on the things that are going to help you grow, and the things that are going to help you stay grounded, and the things that are going to help you heal and level up and calm your mind and heal that anxiety and remove the stress and remove the strife and remove the conflict and remove all those things and move into the peace and move into the freedom and the ease and the flow. That is all what's coming in for you. And you're being asked to literally stop. Just stop. Lay it down. They can lay theirs down. If they don't, not your problem. You're waving a white flag in whatever situation this is, and you're just letting it be. Because it's time for you to shift back onto yourself. Nurturing, foundations, self-care, gentleness, love, kindness, water, drinking water, eating nourishing foods, hugs, crystals, being outside, forest bathing, lake bathing, ocean bathing, sunlight bathing, thunderstorm bathing, just whatever you need to do to reconnect, to recenter, to reground, to get back into control and not in control of everything, back into that grounding, anchored heart, and then moving from that position. Because at the end of all of that, we have the 9 of Swords coming in, and that's just confirming all of this. It's just like you are literally self-inflicting your own cruelty right now. All of the shit or shifts or whatever in your situation, in your particular, my nose is getting itchy, in your particular situation that is happening right now, all of that you are inflicting on yourself. You are doing it by what you watch, by what you listen to, by what you consume, by who you interact with, by what you engage with, by what you allow, by the boundaries that you've opened up, by allowing fear in. And it goes both ways. Not fear of authority, not fear of your situation, not fear of people, just fear of not knowing, of not being in control, of not knowing what you're doing, and constantly feeling like you need to be on guard and on attack. You are inflicting your own cruelty. You have thoughts, you have defaults, you have intrusive thoughts, you have all these things, you have ego, and it's circling around in your head, and it's running around in a circle, and it's never going to stop, and it just keeps going, and you're allowing it to go, and you're having dreams and nightmares, and you're waking up with anxiety, and you're dehydrated, and you're hungry, and you're hangry, and you're just like, it's like, stop. Just stop. You can have peace in knowing that this isn't going to increase, but for you to get back to where you need to be so that you can manage all of this in a much better way, you have to lay down that sword, and you have to stop these self-inflicted, destructive thoughts, because these thoughts create more thoughts that create more thoughts, and you get onto this spiral that never ends. Meditation, grounding, all those things that I just mentioned. If anybody is interested in any other techniques or things that would work for them, reach out to me. Maybe I'll put up a post, but we need to get back to core. We need to get back to soul. We need to get back to self, back to outside, back to earth, back to Mother Nature, back to the divine feminine, the divine masculine, the healed mother and father. We need to get back there. So pay attention to the animals that pop up in your life right now. Pay attention to the signs that you're seeing. Pay attention to your dreams. And if you catch yourself spiraling out into these ways and getting back into these fighting things, just literally lay down the sword, the proverbial sword of the mental anguish that you are feeling right now, and understand this message, because it's very clearly coming through. You can choose to disengage. You can choose to unplug. You can choose to remove yourself and to get back to soul. And that is what the universe is calling each and every single one of you and us as a collective to do right now, is just get back to soul, get back to love and kindness and nurturing and fun and child and play and baby bunnies. That's what I see in the comments all around you. Get back, find that child inside yourself. Slow it down, guys. Deep breaths and just get back to soul. Yeah. All right. And that is our collective reading for you, my loves. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that each and every one of you watching this right now gets a piece from that. I truly hope it offers you some comfort, some peace, some freedom, some invitations, and together we can all get back to soul. So I hope that makes sense.